let's go plant shopping at my favorite garden center. It's never looked this good before. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am at de Bosrand in Oegstgeest. We're going to check out the houseplants, but I wanted to take you with me while we walk through other plants as well, because we might see some cool things. Like these helleborus. They're so beautiful, and I always see them in winter, which is cool because not many plants flower in the winter. I don't know if you guys know these helleborus pink princess, 10 euros. They're garden plants, but beautiful ones. Fake flowers. They have a ton of stuff here, including like Ugg boots and slippers and fancy garden boots and stuff. But that's not what we're here for. And very, very soft blankets and snuggly things. Lots of gardenia, of course. Every garden center in the Netherlands has a ton of gardenia. I think they're working on setting up the garden furniture again now that the Christmas area has been cleared, so it's a bit empty still. Oh my gosh, these chairs. Wait, I need to sit in it. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm a little bit scared to sit in it, but we're gonna try it. The mic is down, but I might need it. Geert? I don't know why, but I love these hanging chairs, the round ones, so much. And there's many different ones. Even that one in the back there, that's like a cagey thing. I kind of want it. I want all of them, but we don't have space for it. Oh, that was a little bit scary though. That was a fun interruption. Okay, let's go find the plants. Okay, welcome to the plants. Shall we start over here? I'm gonna try and move a little bit slower because I did notice editing that some of the moving was too fast. So these are the Eden collection, 4 euros per plant. In general, I have noticed that the Bosrand has really good prices, quite low compared to other garden centers. Here's a cute peperomia. Oh, a little cart noise. Are these a calice? What are they called again? Calici something. Calici? I don't know. Peperomia prostrata. This has been really fun because I clearly forgot most of the common names of the plants. So this is good training. These are 5 euros and so tight together. This is beautiful. Margravia. Someone asked last video, I spoke a little bit too quickly. This is called Margravia with a C in it. And this is like the most common one, I feel like. It gets a nice ombre effect. The new growth is a little bit more brown and then it goes more dark green. There's many, many ones and they're so cool. And they are great for in terrariums. But apparently they can also grow in a pot like this. This is the biggest nanook I've ever seen. Is it a special nanook? Fantasy Venice, maybe. Tradescantia nanook, no, just normal. But look, the size of these leaves. That's really big. On the other side, there's more Margravia, but other ones as well. Oh, I forgot the name of this one. It's a terrarium plant as well. Pultra? Something Pultra, I think. And there's some Episcia as well, which are also great for terrariums. Beautiful. These are a little bit bigger leaves. Just Tradescantia everywhere. Let's see, this is one of those, I think also the same one, Pultra. Someone said in the last video as well, in the comments, I want to say Paulina Pultra, but it's not that, something else. But they're the minty variegated ones, maybe? It says on the label somewhere. It just says adorable little plants here. And they are definitely adorable, look at that. Especially with the mint, slightly different looking than normal plants. 5 euros. Now this is an alocasia aisle worth looking at. I love alocasia. And they always have a lot of them. It's always worth coming to check it out. This is that velvety one, Sculprum. I remember when I first saw this in the botanical garden and it was so stunning to me. And now they're just for sale in a garden center for 16 euros. I think these are the Tigerina ones, the skinnier Zebrina. Let's see, yes, Tigerina, 13 euros. Really cool looking. Some of those pink ones. Some bigger regular plants over here. Let's go see the other side. Move slowly, slowly. Sorry guys. I am feeling like I'm new to this again because I haven't done it in so long. Look at this. Silver Dragon Alocasia, which is, oh, Nebula Silver, €7. That's so good and so beautiful. I'm tempted. It's so pretty. But I have a small one. I don't need this. Okay, put it back. We're putting it back. Here's more of the same, the pink stems, the velvety ones. These are really cool when they're a little bit bigger. And the Tigrina, it's so narrow and pretty. And just these bigger pink ones. Wait, what is the label? Was I looking that up before my mic fell and then I got distracted? So here we go. Imperial Red, €12. It's really nice, like the common Macoritza leaf, but with bright pink stems. And a new leaf on the way. This is my boyfriend's favorite aisle because there's palm trees, and especially this one. He really wants this one day, but it's €500, and it's been that expensive for years, I think. So every time we go, we look at the label, but still €500. It says Vigia. It's such a cool shape. It's more of a tropical palm, so it wouldn't be able to grow in our garden, but maybe in the bathroom or somewhere. Okay, let's move on. Homalumina, huge ones. Some kind of philodendron. I thought it was the lady, pink lady. Red emerald. And there's some syngonium hidden here too. Very cute. And I think this is the bigger mayoi. Well, the huge mayois. Probably can't even see the pot. Yes, I can. Elegance XXL, €100. Really nice. And there's a lot of Ring of Fire philodendron hidden in here as well. See, there's one there. Can we see the price? And are they all the same? €5. €5. Remember when these became available and I bought one for €40 and then it became even more expensive after that? 5. That's pretty cool. Wait, is this a melanochrysum? Yes, €5. I really want to grow it again. I've grown it so many times and it's always not done well, like you can see here as well. They get so stuck, always, even in higher humidity, and they just get damaged all the time, which made it not so much fun to grow for me anymore. But they used to be my favorite plant because they are so beautiful, especially when they get bigger. The velvet leaves and the shape, the really elongated shape, they're so cool. Maybe now that they're getting really, really cheap, maybe I can try again. I don't know. What is this? Looks like a Florida, maybe? Florida. Okay, that's never gonna get out of my brain anymore. More Ring of Fires. And some kind of red one. What is this? Should we look at one of these for the label? Just says philodendron 5. Pretty colors though. Fittonia. I noticed last time I just skipped by certain plants that were actually quite nice looking, and then I just focused on some. I don't know how that works. Apparently your brain filters out as you're walking around. So I'm trying to look a little bit more broadly or better. This is a Florida Ghost for €10. Really nice and white. There's a bigger Ring of Fires here. Are they also the same price as the other one? Oh, this one is $9. It's a bit bigger. Still very cheap. Here's the big Elegance. Beautiful. These are bigger common plants. So I kind of skip some aisles usually because otherwise the videos are going to be so long. I'm going to be here forever. Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Some nice pitcher plants with mini pitchers that will grow at the ends there. And all the succulents. Why do I always call them succulents? Only those are succulents. The carnivorous plants. Venus flytraps. Some really big Pinguicula. And some thin leaf ones. So they have a few different ones, which is nice. These are the whole things with just pinguicula. But I already have a few that I love that I need to focus on growing first and growing better. On the opposite side, we have the Calathea aisle with a huge alocasia something. Ooh, I remember when I first made these videos and I loved this plant so much, the Calathea mosaica or network plant, and I still love it so much. It's just, can you believe nature creates this? So cool. Let's see. Oh, mini orbifolia. They're so cute. I always want to try again. €4, so they're not very expensive either. But I know it's likely not gonna go well for me. All the different ones. If you don't know, if you're new to plants and you just stumbled upon this video, who knows? These are the most stunning patterned leaves, but these plants can be so fussy. Oh, there's something happening with the ceiling. That's the noise. Sorry about that. Many beginner plant people buy them and then they die because that's what they do. And it's not your fault. But then people get scared and they think they cannot take care of plants. It's not them, it's these plants. They just sometimes decide to not want to live anymore. And it's not our fault. And you can try. I always say if you want to try them because they are so cool and so beautiful and not really that expensive usually, look at it like a bouquet of flowers, which you will enjoy until it dies. And sometimes you're lucky and they last, well, not the flower probably, but these ones can last a few months or even a year. And then they suddenly die. And that's okay too. That's still not your fault. These ones are cool. I haven't seen them before. Slightly different looking. It just says Calathea, €5. Nice. Oh, and the network one is €8. Here's another one of those palm trees that my boyfriend loves. So cute. Together with a bunch of ferns, different kinds. Looks like lettuce to me. And the asparagus plants that have nothing to do with actual asparagus plants. Very nice. And more ferns, squiggly ones and straight ones. Just all the different ferns, including hanging ones. Staghorn ferns. These are usually very cheap and easy to get in the Netherlands, at least. The common one. I think these are little bromeliads. Cryptanthus, €2. I grew these in my terrarium for a little bit. And maybe I have one still, but I think most of them died. Because actually my terrarium did not have enough humidity. Wait. Paulownia. I know the name again. Okay, so the variegated one that we saw before, the cute minty one, they are Paulownia, and these are as well. Paulownia repens and Paulownia pulchra. Thank you, Brain, for bringing it back to me. Okay, that's nice. Syngonium. Different ones. Crotons. No more nail polish to match, but I still don't like them. Sorry, croton people. Pachira aquatica. I just got one of these in my house from my neighbors to rescue, and it is huge. Taller than me, so stay tuned for that. Of course, I'm keeping the best ones for last, so we're moving on to the second space. Like these baby caladium pots. What? This is so cute. If you haven't been here before, I love caladium and I love growing them from bulbs, but these are very, very small and cute for just €3. I think they might have been tissue culture grown or something because my bulbs are huge when I get them. My eye is getting pulled to the begonia because the colors are stunning. Look at this one. The pink is so vibrant. And then this autumny one. Let's see. You can see labels and prices. Begonia Belief, €5. I thought this was like ember something. Come on out, buddy. Oh, it just says Belief, not the actual ID. But look at the detail. I love zooming in on these. And then there's a few really, really bright pink ones, silvery ones, with green as well. Amazing. And they're still working to put plants on the tables here, but look at all these roots. Guess what they're coming from? This Monstera. It does have some yellow leaves, so that's, and spider webs too. That's good for the pests. This is huge. How can we show you? Wait. Maybe from here? Those leaves are so big. There's so many holes in them. Nice. Not me matching with an elho pot. Yes, I wear this sweater a lot. It's so comfy. I was chatting with some people that they don't have inner pots for these huge pots. And my tip is one of the pots that you can find quite big as inner pots are the self-watering pots of elho. This is not sponsored, of course. None of this is sponsored. These are quite pricey though. So my trick has been to get these. They are called Green Basics Grow Pot. They have holes on the bottom. I think they're for the garden or something. I'm not quite sure. But I love using these as inner pots because these are only €9 for this size. Or what is this one? Safe. I threw over a label thingy. Okay, put it back. Stop breaking stuff. Luckily, they know me over here and they're not too upset when I throw stuff over. But these are 13 compared to this size self-watering. Oh, that doesn't make that much of a difference, but 20 or 18. So that's my trick. Get these Green Basics inserts or Green Basics grow pots. I don't know words today, but maybe that helps someone. I always love seeing the colorful pots, of course, especially these ones. They're my favorite collection. But the purple is also cute, or like the lilac, whatever it's called. These are the best though. They're the Ocean collection, and I have a lot of them. And a lot of the common white ones as well. And several of these Vibes petrol ones as well. I had the other colors, but I gave them to my sister-in-law because I just love turquoise and green. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's see. Cactus Isle. Decorum. €12. Cactus, what does that say? Serious cuddly cactus. Sounds like his serious cuddly cactus. I guess it's cuddly because it doesn't have spikes compared to these ones. Some bigger blobs now as well. Last time I was here, they only had the really, really small ones. So that's nice. Ooh, I think I own one of those. Or something very similar looking, like this. A little bit fat and flat. My friend said they were cool. I bought a bunch last year. I still have to make the cactus video, which I will do soon. Some really big blobs. Here are the smaller ones that I was talking about. They don't usually have that one brand, is that grower, that has the harder to find ones that I see sometimes, the Giromagi, or however you pronounce that, Giromagi, I don't know. But they're very cute anyway, and especially the long hair one. Look at that. That's having a good hair day. Let's check the other side. Ooh, hello. They have a lot of plants in right now. Check the other side. There's some, what are you? Oh, this is handy. So you don't have to hold it and hurt your hand. Look at that, cute. And one thing that's very handy here, they have this. So if you want to grab one, you don't have to get poked. It's genius. It works really well. I was here with my mum before and we did a lot of grabbing and then putting back. I have one of those as well. Melocactus maxonii, €4. These ones have flowers. That's adorable. And the big, what is it, Euphorbia Ghost or something? That used to be super hyped as well. Euphorbia ingens variegata, it says. 150. There's some succulents. Happy hanging Senecio Rolianus, €12. And I did not know that by heart. I saw it on the label. We are learning together. And this one looks cool too. I love these Selenicerius verclay or something. Oh, here. It kind of looks like the Labisia, no, I don't know the name, but the hanging plants, the jungle cacti that I have in the greenhouse. Sansevieria, whalefin, moonshine, and then the more common ones. Some huge ones. Some kind of philodendron, I'm thinking. Ooh, this is pretty. What are you? Ficus elastica schrijveriana. See, that label says the original one, not shiveriana. That's cool. That's a huge one. Let me see the price. Some dead leaves at the bottom. 80 euros. I see more and more of these. It's very, very cute. Some very big alocasia over here at the end. We're now gonna make our way back to the specials and maybe the restaurant, which is where I organize events sometimes, and that is held in this restaurant, which is super cozy and also beautiful. Lots of plants everywhere. Here's the Aglaonema and Dieffenbachia aisle. Really like the look of this one. It's the camo one, the camouflage one. Homolomina, 7 euros. It's beautiful. And the more pinky ones, like the common colors, Orbifolia, a little bit lost over here. These are cool too. I mean, the colors are all cool, but because these are more toxic to pets, we never really got them. I guess this is a ranty video. In general, I get a lot of questions how I deal with my cats and my toxic plants, because all aroids I think are toxic, Monstera and stuff, but most of them that I own are only mildly toxic, meaning if your pet eats quite a bit of it, it might get a stomach ache, it might throw up, be nauseous, something like that. But other plants are more toxic, and some of them are Dieffenbachia, from what I know, and Aglaonema, I'm not quite sure about. But one thing that most people forget is that, for example, if you get flowers in, lily flowers are highly toxic to pets. And the little powder that comes off the pollen can get your cat or a dog or whatever pet kidney failure, and they can die from it. So whenever someone is like, how have you got all these toxic plants in your house? I try to say that so that more people know about the lilies, and also they realize that I don't own these. I just own the mildly toxic ones. Plus, my cats never actually eat my plants. They just sometimes climb their poles and ruin them. Sorry for that rant. Let's move on. I'm getting to the miniature plant aisle, which is always a favorite here because they have so many good ones. And I think they're still putting them in because there's even more trays right over there. I don't want to put the workers on my video with their face if they don't want to be seen, but they're working on it still. There's always so much here, always worth checking out and finding some cool ones like this. This is where I got mine as well. Little silver dragon alocasia, 350. So cute. Also lots of calathea and other kinds of, I never know the names, but I'm calling them calathea, okay? You know what I mean. It can be Grupertia or, I don't know, there's different family names that I don't know much about. But I always come to check for the alocasia and sometimes Hoya as well. I see some Hoya in the back. I see some Hoya here as well. Really pink one. Ooh, look at this. This is Hoya Bertoni variegata, or species affinity Bertoni variegata. 3 euros. How cool is that? And it's growing well. It's got multiple growth points. And then we have this pinky one. There's some non-label names. Come on, come to my brain. Maybe the label will tell me. Hypustis philostachia. I meant the network plants, but they are closely related to, but I don't know that name right now. And we have some Maranta, lemon lime, 3 euros. Remember when people were fighting over these in the Netherlands? There's a few more down here. Some alocasia as well. Some more Hoya. Oh, is that a little Hoya australis Lisa? I never really grew that. Tricolor. 2 euros. Should we get that? That's so cute. I guess I don't need it because I just got some new Hoya cuttings as well. Hoya Matilda with really nice splash. If anyone is looking for nice Matilda, 3 euros. This is pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna make our way back to the one corner that I skipped that has all the hanging Hoya, bigger Hoya, and also all the specials. Let's start here. They're currently a little bit empty over here. This is where usually the Hoya hang out. Let's see. We just have the ones that I showed you already. The Epischia, different colors. Oh, here's some Hoya. Hoya Curtisi, 16 euros. This one I have been struggling to grow at home. It basically hasn't grown at all in 2 years, but it's really pretty, so I'm not giving up yet. Oh, this is also beautiful. Wait, there's a lot of them. This one has a lot of splash. This is Sigillatus. Let's see if how they labeled it. Sigillatus, labeled correctly. 16 euros. Very pretty. But mine died. So I think they're quite tricky. Maybe some of you are good at growing this one. If so, please tell me your tricks because I clearly need them. More of the same down here. Some philodendron in hanging pots here. This is a Florida, I think. And Monstera carstenianum. Philodendron carstenianum. Epipremnum marble planet, it says. Okay. That's not a win for me. I don't know what this is, but there's some different philodendron in here. Micans, of course, we know that one. Oh, philodendron corovadensis is this one. They have some Brazils that actually look like Brazils at the ends. It's nice. This is the hanging plant table. The Epipremnum panitum Cebu blue. More Brazils. Neon. Oh, this is so pretty. And Scindapsus. I don't own many of these because I don't know why actually, but I'm not so good at growing hanging plants, I think. This is Micans 4. Where's your price? I don't see the price, but I want to know because this is cute and I love Micans and I might buy it again. Is that silly? Wait, can we find a price? Here it is. Philodendron scandens Micans, 4 euros. So, should we buy this one? With all the new leaves. I don't know why. I have Micans still in my house, but it's so cute. I want to buy it. Are we crazy for buying more of the same plants? Because they're so much more pretty than my own one right now. I have some Epipremnum aureum neon and Scindapsus and Cebu blues and other Scindapsus. I don't know all these IDs. Oh, it says Scindapsus P. Trubii, maybe? And there's marble queens up here for 10 euros. I'm having a slight freak out. There's just queens over here. And this beautiful one, what is that? I was planning to start at the back, but I can't. I have to see. The queens are 25. Absolutely stunning. What is this? Alocasia reticulata 25. That is so beautiful. Whoa, I want one. Do I need more alocasia in my life? No. This one's cool too. What are you? Some kind of poly longiloba purple, 30. That's really beautiful. Look at those leaves. Oh, okay, focus. Okay, I guess we're starting here. No, we're not. I want to end here. Oh my gosh. Boss is back here. He told me he was gonna get some special plants, and now I'm freaking out, so
Whoops.
good job. Can't wait to show you everything that's here. There's terrarium plants and everything. Okay, I had a nice chat with Bas, but now we're focusing on the plants again. You didn't have to wait for that, luckily. He's lovely and knows a lot about more special plants as well, which is great because he helps to buy these and select them. Scindapsus Silver Lady. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I have not, but it looks really cool because the leaves are a little bit more narrow and there's a lot of silver. I'm not an expert in these kinds of plants, but I thought they looked really cool. Down here is some of the more older plants that they put down. That sounds wrong. They didn't put them, they moved them down. I think this is El Choco. Yes, 6 euros, 7, wait, what did that say? 8 euros, so cool. These are an absolute joy to grow. What is this one? It's kind of silvery looking. What are you? Philodendron Columbia, 8 euros. I had not seen that before. I wonder if it's a crawler. It looks a little bit like a crawler. Some Anthurium clarinervium. And maybe silver blush. What is this one? This is nice. Crystallinum. Just common crystallinum, but really beautiful. And some ghosts. Oh, do you want to know prices? The ghost is 10. The crystallinum, did I say? 5. The silver blush is 5 as well. And the clarinariums are 5 as well. So everything is 5. Ooh, this is cool. This is one of those crawlers. Rhaphidophora, I think. That's kind of velvet. Does that come across? Let's see. Move this out. Rhaphidophora courthalsii 20 on a pole. Nice. Some more on this side. I don't know what this is. €2. And Pilea Moon Valley, €2. Florida Ghosts, those were the 10. And that, what was it? Columbia something? Columbia. Okay, moving up a little bit. This looks like the variegated courthalsii or something. Yeah, Rhaphidophora courthalsii marble Orium or something, 25. That's nice, especially if you love, talking is hard, sorry guys. If you love minty variegation, we have a Anthurium Vici 40 with 40% off. That's cool. I don't know where to focus. There is so much to see. This is exciting. I have been saying that I haven't been to garden centers in a while because there was not that much specials. Oh, sorry, my mic fell. Is it still working? Yes. But they are definitely proving me wrong because they have definitely gotten a lot of cool stuff in that actually surprised me as well, and the prices are low, so I take it all back. It's still very fun to go plant shopping. Okay, I was showing you this one, some kind of banana, very delicate looking bananas. Musa acuminata zebrina, €20. My boyfriend loves bananas, so gotta show that. This is Philodendron brontianum, €17 on a big pole. He also said they got these in. This is apparently called Big Bill, Anthurium Big Bill, €30. Look at the size of that. That's really, really big. And this one, it's not a bird's nest Anthurium as much because it does have some petioles over here. Right after filming this that day, I actually saw on social media that my friend Sean from Only Plants went to the creator of this plant, and it is so much more impressive than what you see here.
Big Bill.
Yeah, this is one of my first hybrids.
Oh, it's named after you.
Yep.
You named it.
Mm-hmm.
How big does it get?
I measured the longest leaf at about 10 feet.
Bill goes on to show Sean some more photos. This is crazy to think how big this plant can get. Definitely recommend checking out Sean's videos on YouTube. He always has the best interviews and the best plant collections to show you. So shout out to Only Plants. Let's see what else. Oh yes, of course. We have Monstera obliqua, Peru. It's never obliqua until it's 2025, and it is 17. These are the alocasia from another side. I wonder if the purple comes across on camera because it's so shiny and so purple. And then there's some kind of Aglaonema that I'm guessing. Wait, let me check the label. Aglaonema bamboo, €6. I know nothing of these, but maybe you guys love them. Let me know. Oh, and then I skipped over some Hoya here as well. This is Hoya globulosa, I think, or villosa. Let's see what the label says. Villosa, €20. This is really beautiful. Really big leaf here. And then a tendril and some growth. So you don't have to wait. It's actively, or it's been actively growing. What is this? Mini bell, maybe? Mini bell. Oh, ha ha ha. Hoya, I know. €17. This one gets such a beautiful flower. It is bright pink. It's stunning. And it's flowered several times for me already. Ooh, and this one I almost skipped over. What is this? Is it a the round leaves with a W? Waimanie, yes. €30. That's cute. I love this one. Here's another villosa with beautiful patterns. And these are soft. Oh no, what happened? This leaf was not very happy. I'm so sorry. Oh, it wasn't attached very much anymore, but still a little bit, and I broke it. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna tell boss. Let's move over here. Bigger Florida Ghost. Ooh, that's heavy. Can we find a label? Yes, 50 euros. Oh, my wrist. Oh, whoa. Here's another ghost, but look at this one. This is Begonia Megadot, I think they labeled it as. I wonder if I can get to the label. It's in a nice pot, so it's making it a bit hard. I don't know. An even bigger ghost. Really nice size, multiple plants. Shall we try and get it out? No. Maybe I can get the label out. No, doesn't say the price, unfortunately. We're now at the other side of the special plants table, and I found some more Hoya. Hoya Sarawak. Cream, it says. 17 euros. This new leaf is stunning. This is why you need to sun stress your Hoya Sarawak, because they're just so cool. The colors are amazing. Here's some, what is this? Outer variegated Australis, I'm guessing? Australis Blondie, they call it. 9 euros. Nice. And some of them are really pink as well, the new growth. Beautiful. I think they're all the same, yes. Okay, then Hoya Macrophylla variegata, which is actually Latifolia variegata. This was reclassified a few years ago. And the inner variegated one is also the pot of gold, which is one of my favorite ones. If you've seen my Hoya video, these are so beautiful, and especially when you sun stress them, they get all red and beautiful. Back there, I almost skipped some of the hanging ones. This is Anthurium vitarifolium, really narrow, 35 euros. And then up here, I think this might be, yes it is, Anthurium wendlingeri, 60 euros. Look at how long that already is. I'm balancing you on a plant pot to show you this one, because look, this actually, there is 2 growth points on this, and it is flowering already. So if you ever want to make seeds, this is a great one. Look at how long that is. Wow, it looks like my camera is a bit dirty, but lots of leaves, and they're so thick and not velvety, this one. If you like velvet, oh sorry, I'm picking you back up. If you like velvet belt leaves, then go for Pallidiflorum. If you like cheaper belts, then go for the Vitarifolium. And if you like very, very special ones, go for the Wendlingeri, because this is the one that gets the spiral flower. Once it gets a little bit older, this might be one of the first flowers, so it might not be super spirally yet, but it gets that spiral, and they grow them in botanical gardens. It's a really special one. Here's a close-up of the flower coming out, the inflorescence coming out, and here is the second growth point on the side there. Lots of moss on it as well. It's just really impressive. There's another one. You see that from the other side. Maybe we can get it to see. I don't think this one has multiple growth points. It does have a new leaf. Okay, back to the Hoya. We have the outer variegated Hoya compacta, Hoya compacta variegata, and this looks like, is it the black cat something? Callistophila black cat, yes, 20. This is the Endorensis, I think. What was the name? Endorensis, 20 euros. I never tried to grow this one because my fellow YouTubers who were focused more on Hoya than me said that this was hard to grow. So I never started. And this, oh, this is cute. 12 only. Rotundifolia. I always confuse those two, but this is growing from all over. Should we get one? I'm thinking of getting one. It's so cute. It's growing so well. It's 12 euros. Are we getting one? Let me know in the comments if you would have bought this one. Some of you maybe don't like Hoya, but if you do, you know this is a cool one. Let's look over here. I don't know what this is. Anthurium something? Alocasia something. Alocasia loco. 20 euros. It looks kind of like an Anthurium. A little bit crumpled up, but a very cool shape, like a wide sinus Anthurium. Do you see what I mean? With silver, kind of crystalline-y. And then we have this one, which is Anthurium luxurians. Interesting, because it's very silvery. Is that the right label? Let's double check. It does say luxurians. 25. I love how the new leaves come in kind of pinky. So beautiful. And this is why I was freaking out a little bit. He got Labisia in. This is called Labisia pumila, 25 euros. And I have a bunch of these in my terrariums. They are so stunning. I feel like this one, especially here, you can see it's very silvery. I don't have that on mine. Mine are really dark. So it might be to do with the light, or it might be to do with this specific species or kind or whatever form. It looks really cool. And the new leaves come in super pink. It's beautiful. I kind of want to buy one, this one. But I don't think we're going to because my budget, it's better to not. Then we're back at the queens, which maybe I should show you them a little bit better. These ones have very small sinus here, really long and thin, and small lobes I meant. With this one especially, it's a little bit overlapping. This one is a little bit smaller still, also very narrow. And then I'm stepping in between some things to go here because look. Okay, it's not necessarily hard to find, but you never see these in a garden center. These are called Labisia turtleback, and they are 25 euros, and they are so big. I got mine at the Botanica market a few years ago, and it is still so much smaller than this one. So I'm kind of tempted because it's so cool. Look at that color and the shape and the backs of the leaves. These are really just stunning. I'm thinking, where is mine? It was growing in my big terrarium, but that's not getting much light because the one blue Selaginella is taking over everything. So I need a bigger budget. Actually, I'm supposed to sell plants right now to make money because I need some serious money to pay the mortgage. And also I need to get rid of plants to have less plants in my house so that my mind has more space, physically, mentally, everything. But then Boss goes and gets these plants in, which I want a lot of them. Like, Boss, what are you doing to me? I did not come to actually buy plants. I just wanted to see plants, which is working out really well. I don't want to leave now. I want to stay and hang out with the plants. Oh, but I haven't showed you everything yet. Wait, I kept a few for last. Like these variegated monstera on poles. Let's see if we can find one where I can see the price. There's high constellations on the other side. Let's try it without breaking anything. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, put it on the ground. Monstera variegata, 80 euros. And this one, look at how much it's rooting into the moss pole. It's definitely loving life on there. Nice variegation on this side of the plant especially. This one a little bit less, but still at the bottom, so cool. Now I have to put this back without breaking anything. You break it, you buy it, and I already have enough monstera. Well, do you ever really have enough monstera? Okay, that's a different discussion, Rose. Now there's some Thai constellation over here. It's getting a bit dark, so we're seeing the reflection of the lights. This one is 40 euros in a small pot. Some of them have the bigger variegation, the more bigger patches. This one has a new leaf on the way, which is also cool. We have a big, what is this, crystallinum or something in the back here? It's actually growing new leaves. Look at that. It's a bit wobbly. I can't see the price. I don't want to lift it up by the plant. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Can I get you out? Yes, easily. Silver blush, 5 euros. These prices are insane. So low. Okay, and then I kind of skipped over a few. This Thai constellation looks really nice. I think the windows are opening again. That's the noise you're hearing. And then this one, it says, don't touch, please. Don't touch me. It doesn't say please, just don't touch. So we're gonna respect that. But this is a Adansoni variegata. Oh, I didn't realize how much I touched plants to show you properly. This part is very white, growing. Let's see, we're not touching the plant, but I'm trying to touch the pot to tell you the price. I don't think I can, so we're gonna leave that, and maybe I'll ask Boss what the price is, so I can put it in the video. That's really nice. Hello friends, it is Roos from the future here. I wanted to share some updates with you because right after I left the Bosrand filming, I got a message on Instagram saying that there was an Ace of Spades Anthurium at the Bosrand at a different location, the Wassenaar location. But I didn't have energy anymore to drive there. That's about 45 minutes from my house probably. So luckily, one of my friends was able to go, Felice. She drove over to see if it was actually an Anthurium Ace of Spades, which it said on the label. I got some photos from her. And there was also a Anthurium papillilaminum, which was really cool to see in general. Ace of Spades, if you don't know, is a really special Anthurium that used to be quite common, but then they stopped tissue culturing it and it became really, really hard to find. It is a very, very dark velvet plant that I definitely still want. It's just been like thousands of euros. So to see it at a shop for 35, I think it was pretty cool. But we were definitely, well, at least I was definitely very skeptical because usually a pure Ace of Spades is really expensive. So I thought likely it is a hybrid. And after some research and the help of Boss, who you saw in this video, we found out that part of the label was probably cut off. It was an Anthurium Ace of Spades crossed with Anthurium Dressleri, which is an amazing plant. Some of the plants that I have here are also Dressleri hybrids. It usually offers, like, the shape of these leaves is very Dressleri-like in my opinion. I love Dressleri, so that's a really good hybrid to get for 35 euros. And there was just one left, so I was excited to see it at my friend's house and see it grow there. But then just today, I am posting this video today, so I'm filming this quickly to edit it in. I got another message, I got a message from Boss saying that he got new plants in once again, so that you guys, when you see this, can actually go get them. So I wanted to share actually, there's one more thing I wanted to share. But he bought some more of those beautiful Labisia turtlebacks, the huge one that I was very obsessed with. I wanted to show you what mine looks like. Are you ready? This is mine, but it is definitely growing again. So it definitely had issues. Oh, there's a huge mealybug on it too. I don't know if it will focus on it. I did some Valentine's nails for you. It's all more purple and pink, but this is what I had for pink inspired nail polish. Anyway, I'm gonna kill the mealybug. Let's do it together. I just squish it against the plant. It's a little bit satisfying, but also a little bit gross because they splat. There's new growth points, so I'm just gonna wait and see what this one does. Oh, and Bas also confirmed, by the way, that the papillilaminum that was for sale at the Wassenaar location was a pure papillilaminum. They also have a Dressleri hybrid, but that is a little bit more expensive than this one was. So Bas sent me a few photos. I'll put them on the screen. This is what came in today. Some huge Anthurium, it looks like. What does it say on the label? Anthurium magnificum crossed with Ni Gigi. I don't know what that is, but looks really big. He got some Piper in as well. Piper Indonesia green, it says. And more Vitarifolium Anthurium, and also more Wendlingeri, which are the hanging ones that a lot of people asked me about after I posted them on my stories. Let's see, what else? So more of the Labisia turtleback, really, really big ones. And a few little baby Anthurium Ace of Spades crossed with Dressleri. These ones do have the full name on the label, so you know that it is a hybrid, and they are 40 euros now. So I don't know how fast they will go because it is quite a lot of money still, at least for my budget right now. But it's pretty cool that we can find these types of hybrids that used to be just impossible to find and were only in like specialist growers or botanical gardens. Now you can find in a literal garden center for under 50 euros. So I just wanted to update you on that in here. Let's go back to the video for the last part. And I think that's it. I think we've seen everything. Let me know in the comments if your garden center has plants like this and this. I'm slightly obsessed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below if you haven't already, leave a nice comment, and we will see you in the next one. I am definitely making more plant tour videos, so see you there.